Hello friends, the next part of manufacturing, that is we are going to learn the part programming structure. Already in last video we have seen the axis motions and nomenclature. In this video we are going to briefly study the structure of part programming. Myself Mr. S.P. Udgave, Department of Mechanical Engineering, working as an assistant professor in Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Hyderabad. The structure of NC part programming data within the block we can represent with the letters. That is the first letter, that is represent the block number. Second number, that is a G code or M codes, that is represent the preparatory function. And XYZ, these shows the coordinate systems. F, that is represent the spindle feed. M, that is represent miscellaneous function. S represent the spindle speed. T represent tool number, and last, that is a end of block represent. So fundamentals of elements for developing the manual part program with one block of information, in which first, that is a word N001. This is 100. N001 represents the sequence of number of the operation. Second word G01, that is represents the linear interpolation. And third, that is a Y0 or particularly XY, that is represents the will move the table in positive direction along with the x-axis, and Y, that is given 06789, will move the table along with the y-axis. The third letter, that is a M03 or word, represent the spindle on clockwise, and last, that is a semicolon, represent end of block, that is end of first block information. Now the detail of program code. Letter code, that is a N, means that is a gives identifying the number for each block information, and it is generally good practice to increment each block number by 5 or 10 to allow additional block to be inserted if future there is a change are required. For example, we can take the CNC programming with the code represents the N, and that is a, if in future it is required to change, we can use that data again. Similar way, that is a program code, that is a preparatory function, letters G and M, we can represent the G code and M code, that is a preparatory function with G code and involves in actual tool moves, and M code, that is a miscellaneous function, involves in actions necessary for machining, that is a spindle on off and coolant on off, that is shown in this CNC program. G code, that is a preparatory tool motion, and the M, it is related M06, M03 are the related with the other miscellaneous functions. So we can go through the, that is a letter codes, G codes. First G00, rapid traverse, G01, that is a linear interpolation, G02, circular interpolation, clockwise direction, G03, circular interpolation, counterclockwise means anti-clockwise direction, G04, there is a dwell, G08, acceleration, G09, deceleration, G17, XY plane, G18, ZX plane, G19, XZ plane, G20, that is inch units, G21, metric units. Similar way, G40, cutter, that is a compensation, cancel, G41, cutter compensation left, G42, cutter compensation right, G70 inch format, G71 metric format, G74 full circle programming off, G75 full circle programming on, G80 fixed cycle cancel, G81 to 89 that is a fixed cycle, G90 absolute dimensions, and G91 incremental dimensions. So these are the letter codes, that is a G represents the numbers of operations. Similar way, that is a absolute versus incremental positioning. We can absolute positioning move, we can use the XY, X40 and Y50. So directly that is a moves on the position of 40 and 50. For that is incremental position move is X20 and Y30. At that is a current position, it moves 20 and 30. Current position is 20, so it is directly cannot go for the next position, it goes incrementally for 20 and 30. Program code M letter, that is a letter code for M, that is a M00 miscellaneous functions we can represent, that is a program stop, M01 optional program stop, M02 program end, M03 spindle on clockwise direction, M04 spindle on counterclockwise direction, M05 spindle stop, M06 that is a tool change, M08 coolant on, M09 coolant off, M10 that is a clamp on, M11 clamps off, M30 program stop, reset to start. So these are the miscellaneous M codes we can use as per requirement. Program codes, miscellaneous functions, letter X, Y, Z codes, in which X, Y and Z codes are used, and specify the coordinate system or coordinate axis. Number following the code defines the coordinate at the end of move relative to an incremental absolute reference point. The number may require that a specific format that is used, that is a 3.0, or means that is a 3 numbers before decimal and 4 numbers after decimal. Program code, that is a IJK codes we can use. First, that is a I, J and K codes are used to specify the coordinate axis when defining center of circle, and number following the code defines the coordinate at the end of the move relative to an incremental and absolute reference point. The number may require that specific format may be used, that is a 3.0 means that is a 3 decimal and 4 numbers after decimal. Similar way, that is a F, S and T. F code, that is used to specify the feed rate, can specify with the help of feed rate, it is given F5, F10. S code represent or used to specify the spindle speed, that is a S 1250, that is represent the spindle speed, and T code, that is used to specify the tool identification number associated with the tool to be used in subsequent operation, that is a T3. So T1, T2, T3, T4 numbers of tools sequentially placed on machine, and as per their operation we can use the T codes. Now part programming, that is a series of coded instruction required to produce a part as following example. So first N10 or 10, that is a sequence number for the block, and G01 is the linear interpolation mode, X 5.0, that is a coordinate, y 2.0, y coordinate. We can give at a time 2 axis movement, and then feed we can represent 15.0, that is a feed rate it is represent. So block end we can semicolon we can use. This is a one block, so numbers of block that is represents with the programming. We can take the one exercise, that is a consider the part program segment given below, that is a N0010, that is a G90. It means put in absolute mode. Then N0011 and G01 X1 Y2 movement of the tool from move we can represent, that is a move to 1 and 2 coordinate system. Similar way we can place the feed rate spindle and the tool which are used, we can place the in block so they can pick up and do the operation. N0012 G01 X2 Y2, then move from the coordinate 1 to 2 to, that is a move coordinate 2 to 2, that is X and 2 X2 and Y2. So similar way the next block, that is N0013 and G91, that is represent the incremental mode. With incremental mode we can move with the next position for N0014 G92 X0 Y0 Z0, that is a rapid or reset 0, reset the 0. That G92 means that is reset 0 for the all coordinates. And finally that is a rapidly position, G00 represent the rapidly position. So these are the numbers of blocks we can use to create the program, and semicolon represent the end of block. Now computer aided part programming, in which that is an interactive graphic system, that is a computer aided programming program, that is a programmer has to do only following things, that is a define the work part geometry and defining, that is a repetition work, and specifying the operation sequence. So through this we can generate the program, and this is the flow diagram. With the CAD/CAM interface we can generate directly with the help of computer. We can generate the program for the product. Computer aided manufacturing 3D geometry construction we can do with the help of software, and scanning and copy with the help of geometry files we can provide to the tool motion definition. Then sequence of operation and machining parameters we can select. Through the computer we can do the data processing, and after processing that data it is provided for the post processing. With the help of numerical control program, that data it is provided to the machine, and computer numerical machine we can take the first trial of movement of tool relative to the workpiece, and we then after successful trial we can go for mass production. Thank you. Stay connected for the next videos.